for anybody who knew you and or listened to the program on, this is what's going to happen. Plans changed. Kind of why did they change?
So, I had the food truck. COVID was coming. I was in the middle of COVID. I had the commissary space. Wanted to do the pizzeria there. So, took the commissary and turned it into the old Valentina spot. Didn't think much. I thought, hey, it's a good size space. We'll do okay here. Added a patio. Got some recognition from local news and press. And the business grew. In the first year, won a competition. Business doubled. And then we started running into situations where we were on waits on a Tuesday, Wednesday because we only had 6 or 7 tables. The patio was seasonal. If it was raining, we couldn't use it. We kept getting more recognition. And at that time, I had a friend of mine come in. He said, there's some property down the road I think you should look at. I said, I don't think we're ready for it. Long story short, I said, what's the worst I can say is no. Went to the bank, filled out some stuff, told them about my business, showed them my numbers. They were impressed. And they said, yeah, we'll approve you for this much, and we'll go forward with it. Talked to the builder who's slash the owner of the land. Then I won then I won again. And as we were progressing to build that building, we had to get out of the current location because it was actually holding us back. We actually started losing sales because we were losing our regulars because we couldn't get in. There was no parking, no lights. The heat didn't work all the time, the air conditioning. I mean, I can't believe looking back, we survived 3 years. Moving forward, there was so many mistakes that I have made and cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is one person's fault and only one person mine.
Yeah.
But I learned from it, and I don't look back. It's a learning experience. It's been a tremendous learning experience, going from 1,000 square foot shop to 5,000 with the patio enclosed and seating 150 people compared to 30. We ran into some major roadblocks. I remember I have to tell you right now, I want to thank you. Because I cracked a lot, and texting you was
like therapeutic, or just
it just
you get to vent.
I needed someone to say get up, and you were that person when I would text that night, and you'd say I'm praying for you, but get up, you can do this, and I'm like I don't know, because it was wall block after wall block after roadblock after road. I mean, I'm like, is this ever gonna happen? Is it worth it? And you're very inspirational in just being there, but when we finally got over the hump now, my whole vision is to create something that other restaurants are not creating around here. And it's a culture where, the kids and the people want to work. They can have careers. They can have 401ks. They can have vacations. They're not working 100 hours. The problem that I'm learning now is people like your son, Dylan, and a lot of my old employees, it's very, very hard to do and create. And the reason that is because every restaurant and manager in this area suck. They suck. They suck because they blame their employees. Employees don't suck and kids don't suck. Parenting sucks and training sucks. So if I have a bad employee in the sense of they show up late, they don't come in uniform, they smell like smoke, they don't know the menu, that's not on the employee. That's me. I'm allowing that to happen. So when people say, oh, my employees or my staff, no, they don't. Your management and ownership. I take blame for that. Now, I'm not saying we're perfect at Valentina's, but I 100% would put any of my staff. They're not coming hungover. They're not coming, with no car. They're not calling out. They need a day off. We make it happen. We work together. But I think that's the biggest problem. So I'm getting leftovers from other places, and we're trying to be picky, but at the same time, we're short-staffed.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you change your vision and culture, or do you stick with it and explain to people, hey, we're not going to be open this section. We're not open for lunch at all right now because I don't want my staff to be overworked. We'll open Saturdays for lunch eventually, but when we have a double staff so they don't have to work, I don't want double shifts. It's not all about the money for me. I want these people to make money, have fun, go to school, hang out with their friends.